Am I live? Hi guys, I'm back. Hey, I'm back to share a prophecy with you. I know it sounds really weird for me saying that too, but when I started becoming a digital soldier, I don't know, about a month ago, I started having very specific dreams. I would be going around minding my own business, and boom, this picture, um, mini movies, very clear storylines were popping into my head, and I thought, oh, kind of blew it off, and then it would just keep coming back to me, and I thought, okay, something is reaching out to me, whether it's God, whether it's the Galactic Federation. I had been listening to Michael Jaco, and I really was working on my raising my consciousness, which I thank you, Michael. I just love your show, and I think you're fabulous. But anyways, I digress. So my dad, before he passed back in 2001, I didn't know it, but all my life as a kid, he was studying all the religions, including Confucianism, Buddhism, reincarnation. Uh, and then after he passed, of course, I found all these books with these passages highlighted and things underlined. And I was like, I started digging into it. And this is like obviously years ago. And then I put it away for a while. But he told me before he passed, he said, honey, this is our shell. This is like our earthly clothes. And he believed that really who we are, the essence of who we are, is an energy, if you want to call it a soul. He believed that, quote unquote, he told me, something cannot come from nothing, and something cannot go to nothing. So I know that's kind of profound, but if you really kick that idea around, I see where he was going with that. And now, the more I learn about 5D consciousness and our pineal glands and how they're calcified, and I've been doing a lot of stuff with that, with the skate fish oils daily. And I've changed my toothpaste to a non fluoride and um, filtrating my water and eating different, taking dietary supplements. I feel so much clearer here. And I've just noticed a lot of kind of odd things happening. And no, I'm not going crazy. And, but I believe that I'm communicating with something. So that's why I started this YouTube channel like over a month ago. I'm like, I'm totally not a person that would do that. I like to play video games, but I would never be like a gamer that would do a YouTube channel either. But I was pushed and pushed, and finally I gave in, and I'm doing this. So, um, but anyways, today I was just busy bustling around, and out of nowhere I get this, like, I don't know what you want to call it, a vision. Um, Michael Jaco could probably explain it better. It's like a mini movie or pictures in my mind, and I thought, oh my gosh, I need to film this because I want to see in a few months down the road if I'm actually right. So I want it documented. Okay, so this is the thing. All right, so Michael Jackson, the deep state were after him. I mean, he purchased half of Sony stock. He was going independent. I believe that they were trying to all encompass control him, just like Elvis. And I believe the same kind of thing was happening with Elvis as well. And I believe that they got pulled out of the system and away from the deep state. And I think that they have been away, hiding out um, all this time. And I believe that the caskets that are buried at their sites are empty. Okay. Um, I also believe that Robin Williams was also rescued, possibly by Q, definitely the White Hats. I think the same is true with Robin. And God bless you guys that you're still alive. I'm so excited. My heart is filled with so much love and happiness. I can't wait to see you coming out, and I believe it's going to be very soon. I'm so happy for you. And Isaac Happy and Princess Diana. And I don't know who else. I'm not sure who else is out there, but those people for sure are still alive. And you can call me crazy and delusional if you want to, but I'm going to stick with that because that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. And today, the thing that I got the pictures and stuff in my head was Trump. Of course, Patriots know he's going to be back. Okay. We all know that he's going to be the 19th president. That's been said by many people. Okay. But what I haven't heard and what I'm seeing today in my head is I see him with a crown. I see him with a gold crown on his head, some kind of a crown. Well, I believe, definitely, I believe that there's been some chit chat about Melania, not um, that they are divorced. And that's sad, but things happen in families. Doesn't mean that we don't love mommy and we don't love daddy, but we want them to be happy. And I thank you, Melania, for all the wonderful love and help that you've given to us. And I wish you nothing but happiness and same for Trump. I love you, Trump. And I thank you and all the White Hats for everything that you've done for us, for the world, savior of the world. Truly, that's what he is. And with the help of all the White Hats. Thank you to the Flynns. Thank you to our military. I salute you. My husband is a Marine, and I couldn't be prouder of our military. But when all's said and done, and things start coming out, I don't know. The English people loved Diana, loved her, and I think that the White Hats have eliminated all of the evil royal family members and the corrupt English people in high places and the Black Hats. And I'm sure worldwide that there's going to be some mice running around that, we have some house cleaning still to do, and that's going to take a while. But I think majority speaking, I think all the big guys are gone. And I believe that potato that's sitting there on TV pretending to be the leader of the free world is actually, could it be somebody in a mask? Could it be a clone? Could it be some CGI interjected? Could it be masks? Just look at the ears alone. I have free lobes, okay? If you go back 10 years, go back 15 years, look at old pictures and videos of Biden. His earlobes are free swinging, okay? And his face is very different too. The lines on his forehead, just the shape of his face, the bone structure. And then go look at this potato that's tripping upstairs and things on supposedly Air Force One. You're right. Yeah, I don't think that's him. So, that's interesting. But I think that we're going to be very surprised. I don't know how this is going to work. Does Trump come out and do the presidency for another year and then retire? And he's married to Princess Diana, and I think that they saved the sons. I think that her sons maybe turned on the Black Hats, or there's something they can do to help them. But I think the rest of them are gone. And I think that Trump will marry, if he's not already married, to Diana. And I predict she will be a queen amongst the British people again because they're all gone and they loved her. So I think they're going to accept her. Okay. Did I freeze? Oh, I'm sorry. And I see Trump with a crown on his head. I don't know what that means, but it'll be exciting to see. So keep the faith. I believe everything is well under control. I believe in the Galactic Federation. I would love to meet them. I'm very excited about that idea. I'm very excited about Jasara Nasara coming our way and what beautiful technologies that holds for us, and the gold backed, all the money that they have secured for us, serfs, and that life will be prosperous for us and better, and we'll be living in a better world. But we have to move past this wokeism, this hate, and this divide. On Positively You, we are, concerned with mankind moving from this place that we have been for thousands of years, however far back our civilization goes, to now, with all these groups that want to commit violence and everything. So I think we need to stand up and say, no, we don't accept this. We are all human beings, and we should all be helping each other and doing things to better our lives and the lives of others, and to better the life of our planet. Mother Earth needs us to help her too, Um, but I think we're moving in a positive direction. And I just really want you to feel at ease and peace and to feel happy. I've got this happiness inside of me that it's like a burning. I never really felt this way before. It's different. So, yeah, I just want to share that with you today. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Um, as always, I'll include you in my prayers, and I wish the best for all of you. Be patient. And at the forefront of all this, I think the keystone that is going to really help pull everybody together is the children. I think that the children are the key to our future. And not to quote a Michael Jackson song, although I must say there are quite a few that I could quote right now that apply to the circumstances that we're under. Okay. So, if you haven't tried it yet, I would suggest looking up how to meditate, um, raising your energy to the fifth dimension, and check out Michael Jaco's channel. It was very, very helpful for me, and he's also got a great website organization that I joined, and that's been really interesting too. But I've never been like this before. And the day that my dad passed was very, very sad day. But I understood his beliefs, and I was reading his books, and I was trying to understand where he was coming from in a spiritual sense. Okay. And when I went outside, and it was July 1st, and it was in the Bay Area, and it was hot, there was no breeze blowing, guys. I went outside and I sat at the back of his house. And he had this doggone, like, little rose bush that he just fussed over. It really wasn't that great of a rose bush, but for him, he loved it. And I was sitting there and I was looking at this bush, and it was so hot. There was no breeze. And I swear that something caught my attention. I really wasn't focused on it, but I just kind of casually looked down at the end of the house, the back end of the house, for some reason. And I felt this wind like come out of nowhere, and it was blowing right at me. I literally felt it blow through me. I'm looking at the rose bush. I'm looking at the plants in the yard. Not one tree branch, not one bush. It was blowing, was moving, excuse me, except that rose bush that he likes so much. And I got to tell you, and I'm not joking, I felt this. I felt like he was hugging me and telling me it's okay. It's going to be okay and that I love you. I felt like the essence of my father passed through me. And I had some other experiences, which I could tell you about later, when I was cleaning the inside of his house, preparing to sell it. And I'll share that next time. But I got to tell you, I believe there is no doubt. I have seen UFOs over Moffett Air Force Base in the 1970s, early 70s, when I lived not too far from that, in a second story apartment building out on the balcony at night. I was probably about 7, 8, and I was looking out and I could see Moffett Air Force Base. And I saw what I saw. It came, zip, 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 boom. And the lights. Now my husband, he lived in Mountain View as well as a teenager. He has also seen some very extraordinary UFOs. He said he actually saw one with the lights moving. It was like a disc type of UFO. And it was like, I don't know, how many feet? 20, 30 feet from him. He was outside laying on the back of a car, just looking at the stars out in Mountain View because it was so dark. It wasn't really a big, big city at the time. And so you could really see the stars nice. And he said it was there and it was like there. And then he turned away to call his family out to come see it. Turn away for like a second, turn around, and it was gone. He's also had experiences with spiritual stuff too. So I'll be coming back to share that with you on another adventure here at Positively You. But I'm here to tell you it's true. There are a lot of spiritual things that we don't understand that are working amongst us, above us, all around us, in us. And the more that people become awakened, I think that they will start experiencing this. If you've had any of these experiences yourself, please comment below and share with me because I'd love to know about your experiences. But I think you're right, Dad. I totally believe him. I think that there is reincarnation. I'm not sure how it all fits into everything. And this ascension, I'm still trying to figure that out too. I don't claim to be an expert on any of this. I'm learning as I go. So if anybody has some positive input they would like to give, I'm willing to give it a look, see, and hopefully, as I understand more, I can bring it to you here on YouTube. Yeah, so King Trump. I'll be interested to see if that really comes to fruition. Anyway, as always, I love you. Take care of yourself. You're in my prayers. God bless all the patriots and those who I've already mentioned that will be coming back soon. Oh, and I forgot to say, John, who I absolutely love. I loved him then, and I still love him now. And I loved that he was a good man, and he stood up what was right. And he tried to do what he could in his own way. But let's face it, the deep state were all over this man. I mean, his legacy. He was the Prince of Camelot, I mean, they went after Dad. I mean, what do you think? Clinton's going to let him slide right into a Senate seat? No way. So I am so happy that you are with us, John, and I look forward to seeing you resurrect. Anyway, and, before I forget, kid by the side of the road, fabulous book. You need to get it. You need to read it, and you need to share it. Because I am, and people are just amazed with this book. I've actually read it like 3 times. It's so good. Anyway, enough. I'm babbling on. I will chat with you again soon here on Positively You. Have a good day.